Since its start in 1990, Green Newton, an environmental nonprofit organization, has continued to educate Newton residents and encourage them to become more aware of their everyday use of inefficient energy and fossil fuels. Better yet, they want residents to take action and make a change. President of the organization, Marcia Cooper, explained just how real this is.
We have a problem going on. They're talking about way more storms. Newton was spared. We lost about 20 trees in the storm, full trees, and about 300 trees were damaged. They're predicting way more storms, in part because the ocean is heating up.
In November of 2019, the Climate Action Plan was officially adopted by the city to help work towards carbon neutrality in Newton by 2050.
Within Newton's Climate Action Plan, there are numerical goals for us to achieve. How many people will transition to electric vehicles once their car needs to be replaced? How many people can we get out of their vehicles? We're working, when school resumes, that people will not be going in one little car, that more students will bike, more students will walk to school.
And while some people may not see the urgency in taking action, Ms. Cooper helped put things into perspective.
It's such a worrisome time for young people. They're in their day-to-day lives. Their school is disrupted, their social connections are disrupted. So I feel like for young people, anyone with children, if they're thinking of their future, to give them something encouraging, to say, you know what I did for you today? I looked into what we could do as a family to make our home more sustainable, to make our contribution to the world more sustainable.
With COVID-19 now causing more issues, this plan has become more essential than ever.
In addition to wearing the masks, there's a lot of things, and looking out for people, putting on the hand sanitizers, keeping the distance. I'm not wearing my mask because we're more than 6 feet apart. Things like this go further, in our lives, on how we can be respectful for other people and look out for our fellow citizens and our children.
In order to help this issue, there are several local organizations partnered with Green Newton that are willing to do whatever it takes, even during a pandemic, so that more Newton residents can be a part of the solution rather than the problem. Green Newton has been promoting Mass Save's offer to cover 100% of insulation costs through September 31st.
It starts out with a home energy assessment that can be done virtually on a phone, and then the insulation can be added to the walls of the house or the attic from the outside, so that nobody has to come in your house.
Along with Homeworks, Mass Clean Energy Center has granted money to the city in collaboration with Green Newton, Mothers Out Front, and 350 Mass Newton for a program called Heat Smart, which helps to heat and cool homes more efficiently with heat pumps. Newton Powered Choice, another city program, is working to persuade Newton residents to use 100% renewable energy. According to greennewton.org, the average household in Newton pays Eversource about $150 per month for electricity, which currently includes 13% clean renewable electricity as required by state law. With the Newton Power Choice, however, Newton residents can instead use clean renewable electricity for only $3 more. Better yet, Ms. Cooper says, it doesn't just have to end here in Newton.
If multiple communities, thousands of communities, do what we're doing in Newton, then we'll be doing for the good, of our planet, really. And so very often I'm contacted by other communities, almost every day, and they say, how are you doing this? How are you doing that? How did this work? And we share information, so it doesn't even just stay in Newton. What we're doing here is influential.
For Newton residents who aren't willing to take action, however, all Green Newton asks is that people at least do the best they can to make small adjustments in their daily lives.
How much of a waste is a second refrigerator? Can you get by without a second refrigerator? Washing your clothes on cold water. I do it. I'm here to talk about it. Nothing bad happened. Don't use napkins. Don't use paper towels. You don't have to. I get by. My life is dandy. If it's one person who hears me, I'll consider it an accomplishment.
Maxine Friedman, Newton News, Newton Center.